Welcome to Never Have I Ever number 16. Woo! We have probably the best lineup of people ever. And I know I say that every week, but I really do mean it this time. All right, so I know that the squares are reversed when this goes on TV, so I'm going to start over here. She is a new friend of mine. She's known for her viral rants that are pro-Trump. She's been shit on by the likes of Michael Rappaport, Jesus Saniro. I should know how to pronounce them by now. Tina Forte.
Hey.
It's like Hollywood. And on the opposite side, she is one of the hosts of Guys We Fucked and the host of Voices in Our Heads, Krystyna Hutchinson. Also a master of curly hair. Woo, that's like
very curly. Very curly.
Yeah, I love it.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
All right, and then the Alice spot in the middle, and if we're talking Brady Bunch, he's a writer, director, comedian. We both know, what's his name? He's like a famous cheesesteak guy. Gino
Vento.
Our mutual friend Gino Vento. Mark Riccadonna.
Hey, what's up?
Do you have your own personalized tapestry back there?
I do.
Holy.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
Level.
For the podcast, Drinks, Jokes, and Storytelling, if anybody wants to tune in and hear old people tell jokes and drink and stories.
That's basically what this is, so it's good. And over here, he is the host of the Are You Garbage podcast on Gas Digital. H. Foley in the house.
Hey, gang.
I'll do the crowd cheering in between. And on this side, you've seen him on Sirius XM and Fox. And when comedy was a thing, he used to run a really fantastic show called The Bomb Shelter. Eric Bransteen.
Hey, thank you for having me. This is great.
I had to have you. And on the bottom row, you've seen her on MTV, Maddy Smith.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. And in the bottom middle, you've seen him on Comedy Time TV and Hot Pudge Sunday, Pudge Fernandez.
Morning.
And last but not least, she's a sex educator, porn star. She does it all, Dee Siren.
Hi, guys. What's up?
Hi. So if you guys don't know, this is Never Have I Ever. Hopefully we all have a drink. Again, if you are not drinking alcohol right now, or if you're in AA, that's fine. You know, we don't need anybody to relapse on this Zoom. It happened once. It doesn't have to happen again. Drink your water, drink your coffee. Like, it's all good. And so we're basically going to go around the whole square. Everyone can go, like, you know, a couple of times. And it's going to be like, never have I ever, and then a thing. Never have I ever fallen down a flight of stairs. And if you've fallen down a flight of stairs, so if you've done the thing, you drink. And if you haven't done the thing, you don't drink. But if you drink, then you know, kind of have to tell the story of how it happened. If it's like not a particularly good story, whatever. But if you have a good story, definitely tell it. And then so on and so forth until we get to know each other, and then we're all friends at the end of this. Does that sound good?
Yay.
Yes.
I have a feeling I'm going to be the saddest one on here.
No, we've had pretty sad before.
If you did it, you drink. Or you...
Yes.
You drink, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so there's no guessing. You have to say 3, and the person has to guess which one is the true.
No, I think you're thinking of like truth, lie, or lie, truth.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this is just Never Have I Ever.
I will say this is going to be a hard game for me, you know, for blackout drinking for about 18 years. I'm going to have to really think about some of these.
So you have blacked out for 18 years? That explains your comedy career, I guess. Just kidding, guys. Let's see. If anybody has one to start, if nobody does, I'll think of one. Let's see. Never have ever been cheated on.
Dragon.
Where my ladies at? Oh man, wow. Not everyone.
Wait, it's
Never?
I'm married 29 years, so I don't know.
Tina, you've never, good for you. You're my hero. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if you did. I can't tell. I don't know. I fucking know. I'm married 29 years. I never caught him, so I can't say I have.
God bless him. You know what I mean? It's like, if you're going to do it, be fucking tidy about it. You know?
Exactly.
Clean it up.
Never been cheated on? Is that possible?
I don't know, but I met him when I was very young. I'm married 29 years, so I don't know.
Did you lose your virginity to him?
Did I ever what?
Lose your virginity to him?
Did I ever? I can't hear you.
Wait, did you lose your virginity to your husband who you met? No. All right, well, that's good. That's good.
No.
Yeah, I was definitely, oh God, I've been cheated on so many times. It's like, which one can I talk about? The first time was my very first boyfriend. I was 22 years old. I dated him because he had an apartment on the Upper East Side. He lived on 86th and 3rd. And I met him on New Year's Eve. It was just like he met me at like 2 a.m., which on New Year's Eve is cleanup crew. You know what I mean? Like the guys are sweeping and I was the equivalent of like what was left. So, and then, you know, one thing led to another. But anyway, we're dating. And I remember he brought me out to the beach one day, like Long Beach. And he was like, Chrissy, I have to tell you something. I have chlamydia. And we even dated for like a few months already. And I was like, what? I don't understand.
Now you do.
I don't understand. And I was like, I guess, and now you do too, was the other end of it. And he told me he'd been sleeping with his Russian tutor because he had to learn Russian because he had some software coders in the Ukraine that he worked with. So he was learning Russian, I guess, to fucking talk to them. I don't know. So I just was like, okay, that sucks. It didn't occur to me to break up with him because I just thought that having a boyfriend meant you just deal with the shit, you know? You're like, all right, well, let's go to Friendly's. I don't know.
Russian chlamydia. That's big.
Like a fierce for chlamydia.
I mean, that's like pre-China COVID, you know?
Yeah, all the pills were in a different language. It was, it was brutal.
At least he was honest with you.
Yeah.
I guess, but then he cheated on me again with this other girl from college.
He did.
I would find these really long black hairs in the bed, and I'd be like, my gut would tell me, because I had very short blonde hair at the time.
God, he's a lazy cheater.
God.
Yeah, he was like, oh, it's from the maid.
That I
She
fucked.
dirties the house.
Yeah, but deep down, I was like, I feel like this is not the maid. And then it was revealed to me that the girl from college, that he got some girl pregnant. So then I was like, okay, we have to break up now.
Oh my God.
Because, you know, I'm not going to be like a throuple, so.
I thought you were going to say, so I adopted his baby. We're doing well.
But anyway, he's miserable now, so it all worked out.
Good for him.
I just became a hot wife.
A hot wife?
Yeah. Like
Oh.
when I found out, you know, the other half was cheating, then I just became the hot wife. So it was equal.
What do you mean?
So you
by
got hotter?
So and instead of cheating, we just have an open marriage.
that? Okay.
Then there's just no reason to cheat because you just agree to have sex with whoever you want.
How does that?
I like that.
I like that in theory, but like what? Because what if you're the person who's more open? What if you're the person who's
Okay, I can tell you, there is like it's not a perfect situation, not at all. Far from it. Like, yeah, because I would say I'm more open now, where he was the more open originally. I've now have become the more open because I'm the porn star. You know, he's on the other side of the camera. So yeah, I've just become the more open. So to me, like, I am all about polyamory, and I'm all about, like, you know, pretty much like just being my own woman and being free to, you know.
As much as I think that sounds
whoever
awesome,
and
I think I'd get
whatever.
jealous.
Yeah.
I would be so jealous all the time.
Well, jealousy is a factor. Like, it's definitely a factor, and it comes and it goes. But, you know, I just believe, like, people are just not naturally monogamous. That's just not natural for humans. So you just have to, you know, realize that you're forcing yourself into a societal norm by saying you have to be monogamous in a relationship. So, I mean, if you both agree to it and you just really are down and say, okay, this is just how it's going to be, and we're good with it. And it really helps if your chick's a lesbian. Like, I'm a lesbian too, so I really like girls. And honestly, at this in my life, like, I'm in my 40s, I would prefer girls over boys anyway. So.
You have a husband, or do you have a female partner?
I have a husband. I've been married for 23 years.
Oh, and you're lesbian?
Yeah.
You fuck 'em?
Like,
You're
yeah,
bisexual?
like, I'm very bisexual. Like, I'm very bisexual. So,
Oh,
like,
okay, okay.
this
I can relate. I can relate.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I identified more. Like, if I was young, when I was younger, if I had been able to express who I really was, I think I would identify more as lesbian. But it was something I had to kind of like not identify as because that wasn't okay back in the 90s, you know. So it was like, okay, I can't really, you know, participate in that. So instead, you know, boys were fun and toys and and then, you know, like, okay, have babies, be normal. And
Dee, is there ever a part of you that wants to say to your husband, like, "Ha ha, you happy now, you dick"? You know what I mean? Because like,
well, I mean, there is. Have that. Like, I mean, it's basically like, you know, watch what you ask for. You know.
yeah.
You know, watch what you wish for,
I'll
because
be sorry now.
sometimes it does come true. Like, it, you know, your wish did come true. You know, so. I'm definitely a hot wife, like, which is that, I mean, I guess if you really look up the definition of a hot wife, it's a wife that cheats on her husband and doesn't really care, you know, so, I mean, it's not that I don't care, it's just a fact.
Isn't it called entanglement? It doesn't apply entanglement?
Yeah, you know, I don't know about, I mean, if you look up the definition of entanglement, it really means a relationship that is just basically like an interesting relationship. So
that's when Jada Pinkett said the same thing. Yeah.
In my opinion, I think Jada is open to an open relationship and Will Smith is not. So, you know, he's not just really down with it, but she is.
Didn't
so
she have to ask for
well,
permission?
Huh?
Didn't she have to ask for permission? There's that story that went around about that.
That she had to ask for permission?
Yeah.
That's very common. Like, that's very common to have like certain rules.
Oh, really?
And that changes like over time. Like, I mean, you know, you may start out that he has rules and those are the rules, and you have to like share everything and make sure like he knows, or he's the one setting it up, or, you know, that type of thing. So I could go on and on my lifestyle, but yeah, I mean, then those, you know, eventually those rules kind of change, and it's like, look, I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do, you know, because so.
I think probably the worst part of having an open relationship is like, who ate my fucking Oreos? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's other people in the house.
Yeah, seriously, like my biggest problem with anything, honestly, on my end is just like, you know, just like, don't go spend a shitload of money. Don't go like, you know, like, make sure I know like where you are, and like,
don't go chasing waterfalls.
We're all safe. Like, you know, everybody's cool. You know, don't do something dumb. Don't go hurt anybody. You know, just make sure you're safe and like you come home someday. You know, but it, you know,
come home someday.
Like, that's cool. Just
jealous.
And like, don't talk, you know, don't like talk about me. Like, don't like, you know, don't make it about me. Like, if you're gonna go do something, make it about yourself and have a good time and be happy. Like, holy crap, our lives are too short not to be happy. So,
do you want to know everybody he's with? Do you? Or
no,
you don't care?
No, not at all. I'm like, no,
Okay.
I don't.
You guys have rules about the house?
Our house?
Don't use the fancy china.
Don't use the same bed?
No, we don't. Nothing happens. Nothing happens at our house.
That's my wet spot. That's my wet spot over there, not yours.
No, we have a house and we have a studio. So like, our house is our house, and we have children. So our house is our house. And we don't play at our house. So, but when I play with myself at my house. So, you know, that's on my OnlyFans. But that's just me.
Yes, you must plug. Yes.
You know, but that when we play, I mean, we have a studio for that. So yeah, we have a place where we play. And
I have a question about your My Only fans.
Yeah,
I get a lot of that lately on Instagram. People have been asking me for pictures of my fucking feet.
Yes.
They want me like
I'm creating an OnlyFans just for my feet.
Like, fucking sell that shit.
Yeah, do
it. They want my
your feet. Oh my gosh, women, sell those feet.
I mean, they ask for more than that, but I think the feet were kind of like weird.
All
like,
right.
Really?
We're gonna turn this shit back around and do that in the form of a never have. So never have I ever been asked to sell pictures of my feet?
Sell pictures of your feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drink for that.
Never have I ever been asked. Well, I was asked, so do I drink? Yeah. Right?
Yes.
No, never.
No, you're just supposed to say, Pudge.
What?
Yeah, I mean, there's just a bunch of dudes lately DMing me going, let me see them pretty toes. And I'm like, on Instagram, and I'm like, you could have enjoyed my feet if you shut the fuck up, because now I know I'm not going to show pictures of my toes because you're fucking being weird about it. But I am going to make an OnlyFans for my feet. And
is this only for girls? Is this only for girls? Or can I make money?
No, you can make an OnlyFans.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can also you can make an OnlyFans for your comedy. Like, I'm gonna give you advice. Like, here's never have I ever used OnlyFans. like OnlyFans is good for entertainment. Like, use that shit. Like, Cardi B just used it yesterday. But like, seriously, like, use it to sell to your fans and like start interacting with your fans more on OnlyFans.
So I have a question. So I became viral because of my political views. So I can write Trump 2020 on the bottom of my fucking feet and just show them.
Fuck yeah, you can.
I can piss people off at the same time.
Good marketing. Good marketing. Very good. Good marketing.
Paint your toenails red, white, and blue, and fucking wear your MAGA hat and paint fucking Trump on the bottom of your feet and sell that shit.
Get it?
Oh my god!
And boys, you look bored. Like, you can sell that shit too. Like, you guys.
If somebody's in the monkey
feet.
feet, I guess I could do
like,
it.
No one wants to see my feet.
Anybody use OnlyFans. No, it's not just for that. I mean, really, anybody can use OnlyFans. Like, you can use it for music. You can use it for anything. If you have fans.
So it's not
great.
all feet.
Yeah.
Like,
It's not all about feet. Okay.
no, it's
A lot
not
of feet, but
or
not
anything
all
else.
feet.
All right.
It's not all about sex. It's not. It's all about fans. Like,
Yeah.
it's interaction with fans.
You just need a fan to be on.
Yeah, much. Like, and they just, you don't have to be expensive. You can do it for free.
He works for OnlyFans now.
I don't. I know the owners of OnlyFans, but no, I don't work for them. I've worked with it, and it's a great platform.
But how many ways can I show my feet off? Like, there's only so. Like, do I do one toe at a
Be
time?
surprised. You can put a pencil in between your toes.
Like,
I'm gonna do a comedic feet one. So I'm gonna draw faces on my toes.
I feel like trying to think of material. Now I got to think material for my feet.
Yes.
Can we put a
Pudge, like,
can we put a magic bullet? A magic bullet in
in
between our toes?
pantyhose, you know, what I mean?
Vibrating bullet.
Annual.
Making it
No
comfortable.
rule.
Fishnet stockings. People love that shit.
What part of the foot do they like the most?
It depends. Like the sole. It's kind of all of it. Because people who like feet kind of like all of it. Like, they're toe suckers. They're gonna lick your sole. God, what I know so much about. But they like how it looks like your feet look in pantyhose with fishnet stockings, in shoes. Some people are just like, I'm just a foot guy as they look in shoes, and it's like,
They want to see my feet while I curse them out. They want me to actually curse them out and show my feet. They want me to call them cunts, motherfuckers, and show my feet. I never heard of that.
You can be a good dominatrix, Tina.
There you go. Seriously, like,
Yeah.
I've had a foot slave that licks my feet clean. He was a police officer.
Wow.
He licked my feet. He licked my feet clean and gave me stripper heels. So
Protect and serve.
Yeah.
Nice.
that's what he liked to do. That's all he did was like lick my feet clean. I'm like, okay then.
You're living
But
your
nice.
best life.
Oh my god.
But thanks for the stripper heels.
So jealous. All right, H. Foley, I feel like you got
Yeah.
one. I feel like you got one burning up inside you, ready to say.
What?
Do you have an never have I
He's still stuck on feet.
or a foot story?
With the toe licking thing? No, I got nothing.
You have a
But I've
never,
never done.
No,
Is it
never
from-
licked feet.
never have ever licked a foot. Is that what you're saying?
Never.
Oh,
Never.
I've licked feet. Yeah.
I think I have.
Lick me.
I like to foot.
I've licked a man's foot. I'll say it.
Okay.
I may have licked my own when I was one. You know, the one where when you're like a toddler and you put it in your mouth. Because I was
That
a
doesn't
hungry
count.
kid. I was a
Yeah, I've
hungry
done that.
kid. No,
I've
no,
bit my
okay.
own toenails.
Yeah, okay.
What?
As a little kid.
That's the next one. I've never bit my toenails.
Like, instead of clipping them, you've like bitten them off?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's something a little kid move.
Yeah, total little kid move.
Yeah. All right. Mark, Riccadonna.
I just said bit my own toenails.
Oh, that was your thing? Okay. No, I haven't bit my own toenail.
No.
When I was little, I thought I was amazing because I could do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And your mom caught you red-handed. All right, Eric.
Me?
Yeah, you.
All right. I don't know. This could be for anybody, but never have I ever had sex with a squirter. All right.
Could that squirter be you?
Yeah, could it be?
Wait, which one?
Like,
Yeah, I have. But the reason why I bring it up is because
Eric!
no, this is a question I have for women because I don't know a lot about things.
Like a big splash.
They're
Yeah.
actually, yeah, like splish and
Is that
splash.
do you drink if you have or not?
Well, no, I have. I lost my virginity to
Oh.
one
Wow.
That must have been.
last week, and but I thought it was normal that women did this all the time because it was my first, and then I found out later that's not normal. Or I don't even know. I never had a lot of experience with that after the one woman.
You sure she didn't pee?
I'm not
Okay,
really sure,
sorry,
to be honest. I kind of don't know the
I had
difference.
to throw that out there.
Yeah.
It was your first. It was your first.
It was my first.
Did you think you broke it? Like, were you scared?
Oh.
No, I just thought it was like I thought that was. I don't even know. Was anyone here familiar with that?
Not
Well,
every woman can do it. Some people
No.
think every woman has the capabilities to do it. They just have to like put in the time. But I don't know. I think it's like I don't think everyone can do it. But yeah, like if you
Okay,
get
I can-
not enough, there is
Not all the time.
there is
No,
a
she was-
disease that comes out that's like some people think it's pee. It actually is
Not.
not pee. It has elements of urea in it, but it is
Yeah.
not straight up peeing. Although when they shoot porn for squirting scenes, it is pee, and you're drinking a ton of water.
No.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, let's hear the
Let's
porn.
go to
Yeah.
our resident professional.
All right,
Okay.
what do I know?
Dee, you're on.
So, yes, I'm like no. Okay, I'm a hardcore squirter. It is something that happens completely naturally.
Mhm.
I have levels of it. It actually is my first orgasm. It's completely like, WAP, like video just came out. Wet ass pussy. That would be me, and like it's very natural for me. So like lube is not necessary, and I can make women squirt. I can make a woman squirt. I can make a man obviously squirt.
Can I ask a
But-
question?
Yeah, sure.
Does that mean? But that doesn't mean necessarily it's an orgasm, though.
It is an orgasm.
Oh.
It is a form of an orgasm. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, what it
This
is-
woman
And
did it too
Eric on
much
his
for that.
first try.
It is. It's the release of fluid from the Skene's gland, which is like a female prostate. They've actually renamed it a female prostate. It is located behind the urethra. So It does come from the urethra. So if you have not emptied your bladder, then you will have urine mixed in with it.
Oh.
So when it comes to porn, if you see women like squirting like
He's
massive
totally
amounts,
disgusted.
but this is the deal. I always pee, but I also squirt probably a gallon every single time. And it's literally like if I drink a shitload of wine or if I drink like a shitload of cranberry juice, it tastes like fucking like juice. It doesn't taste, it's very sweet. It has lots of, it's like, I want to say percentage wise, 98% made of glucose. So it's got a ton of sugar in
Put
it.
it in your coffee.
I know. It's like I've been on camera.
Is this Folgers?
I'm a camera.
Do you have a nutrition on yours?
Yeah.
Like calories? How many calories is yours? Is yours?
The water,
You
like if I just drink shitloads of water, it's literally like it doesn't even taste like water. It doesn't taste like anything. So I've down shot glasses of it on cam. Like I get paid to do this. So it's something that is very. It's not something everyone can do. It is not about. I want to
can't do it.
59% of women can do it. So it's above 50%. Sometimes this is the thing with ladies is that when they start to feel that they're about to have this first orgasm, they feel like they have to pee. And instead of allowing themselves and pushing that out, trying to push your penis out of their vagina, they pull back. They actually hold it as if, oh shit, I'm about to pee, so I'm going to hold. And so when they squeeze their Kegel muscles, they're actually stopping an orgasm. So they're actually stopping their orgasm, and they're not lubricating their vagina like they should be, because they've held back the orgasm. And so they're not allowing that first lubrication to happen. And so they also make themselves very uncomfortable. And it kind of starts to hurt to have sex at that moment, because it feels like you have to pee and somebody's sitting there pounding at your pussy as you need to pee. And so then you go, oh shit, I gotta go pee. No, what happened is that woman actually knows how to have sex, and she fucking squirted all over your penis. So you were a very lucky person. So, you know, with that fact, you hooked up with somebody who actually knows what her body is supposed to do.
So every woman should just let it go. Let it go.
Yeah, just
like
let
you're a lucky boy.
Let it go.
Yes, every woman should just let it go.
Go with the flow.
So instead of saying, who's your daddy, who's your daddy, who's your daddy?
Don't be afraid of
let
it.
it flow.
Like, don't be afraid with it. Like, boys, get the fuck over it. And girls, like, feel it. Like, feel that flow. And it's, like, so amazing. Because then your orgasms, like, go crazy. Because you're never feeling like you're holding back. You're just always, like, taking over with those Kegel muscles. And, like, fucking work those things. Like, then your orgasms are insane.
Wow.
I can teach you. Like, go to my website. Let me teach you. I'll make everyone's lives happier. Like, we won't have war anymore. No more war. All we got to do is start fucking.
This is like the naughtiest never have I.
War away.
I love it.
I think that was Roosevelt's slogan.
I think I should be president.
Either that or Eric just has a great penis.
I don't know. I think I have Russian chlamydia now, to be honest.
Oh. All right. I love it. Maddie, you look traumatized. Are you okay?
Learning a lot. Okay. Does it have to be dirty?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Oh, really? Damn it.
Guys, never have I ever owned a home. How's that?
Ooh, no.
Anyone here?
Good job, guys.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
very proud. Wow, I got to get my together.
So I drink if I own a home, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we know who the haves and the have-nots are.
Now I'm just stressed.
A giant bottle.
I think all the comedians, right? Most of the comedians, you know.
Krystyna drank. She's crushing it. Everyone's sad now.
Now, do we say stories about how we own a home or what?
If you own a home, yeah.
Yeah, I own a home.
Is it haunted?
Not. Oh, no. It has a good vibe, though. I've actually never been in a home that has a good vibe, and this one does. But I bought it for my parents. But I own it because we created an LLC, so I can own it.
Ooh.
Wow.
It's a beach house.
Has anyone ever been in a haunted house?
Are you in your apartment right now, Krystyna?
Yes.
Oh, so you're in your little like media room.
This is my closet office.
I like that. I like how it's like come together.
Thank you.
That's very cute. Okay, cool. Do I have any like home ownership or like adult responsibility never have ever's?
This is my wife's closet.
And it says markriccadonna.com on it.
Well, yeah, those are just things you pull up, but
Oh.
Oh, that's a virtual.
what's that?
Is that a virtual background?
No, it's like a canvas. Or tarp. I like saying tarp.
You open it and it's just full of ladies' clothing that you wear. Like, it's done.
I hope you don't never ask that.
All right, Pudge.
Never, ever, ever have I had sex in a red convertible in the rain.
Oh, wow. Very specific.
Wow. Well,
Well, it looks like no one's done
have.
that. Oh, shit, Tina.
a red Corvette.
Pudge, have you done that?
Yes.
Red fucking
You should
Corvette.
drink again.
Huh?
On the way to Florida.
Pudge, where were you on 95?
In 1988.
So was it good for you? Because mine sucked, and I'll explain.
No, I was actually a lot of fun because we were driving down to Florida in 1988, and we would get bored as we were driving.
So you would pull over.
There were no phones.
No, we wouldn't pull over.
Oh, wow. You're awesome. But
Was it red? Was it convertible red?
That's what made it fun.
So you beat me twice. At least you had a Corvette. My red convertible.
The red Corvette. I actually have a picture of that Corvette still.
I had it in the red Geo Metro. That was the convertible, a red Geo Metro.
Sunroof?
The roof was down, and it wasn't all that. It was I was too big for that car. She was thick, and it started to rain, which was kind of cool, but I wasn't enjoying it at all. I was in Texas.
So you guys spent most of your time trying to get out, it sounds like.
It was a weird moment, but yeah. But, I mean, the whole picture was cool, but red convertible, but Geo Metro. I didn't
got good gas mileage.
Yeah.
I didn't go very far, so I didn't.
No, I drove to Florida, so it was I-95 around the Carolinas. Getting a little bored, getting a little antsy. It was 1988. The freestyle was pumping, you know.
Dude, that's the good version. That's the good version. I got the Geo. I got the Geo Metro with a thick chick. She was drunk and it was.
Listening to country western music. It wasn't as good.
In Texas. Anyway.
I like it though. I've never had good sex in a car. It just hasn't happened yet. It's like, but I'm always like nervous.
Gotta do it in a van.
Ooh, in a van?
Yeah.
That's the way.
That's better.
In a van.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a van.
A van.
When you are in high school and you live with your parents and you can't fuck somewhere else, you fuck in a van.
Van, SUV. SUVs are good.
Ooh. Yeah.
I've done regular cars and trucks and, no props, but the one that I thought that sounds the coolest was the worst.
Was it front seat or back seat?
Oh man. I think it was both. His car was so fucking small. You know what I just remember not feeling it and it started raining. I'm like, oh cool, but it's like now I'm wet on the inside and the outside and it just
Oh, actually, I got fingered on my bicycle in high school. Wow, I just remembered that. Yeah, it was not good.
It was a red bike.
It was a convertible.
It actually had a banana seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first boyfriend, the banana seat. All right. Dee, I feel like you've gone a lot, like you've gone 5 times already, but I don't know if you've done one formally.
I could say something like totally crazy and nobody's ever done it but me. But let's see.
What, something with a horse? Now I want to know.
I'm not
I think we all just want to hear some D stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything except no animals. I'm not going to do anything with animals.
Good.
I refuse to. Like, that's just weird. And I don't do, like, I'm never the stepmom, like, because that's weird too. And it's always, like, I don't understand I don't understand the fetish of the stepmom.
Isn't that a porn category?
Yes, but it's like the #1 porn category. And I'm always asked to do stepmom porn. Like, because I'm a MILF, so they always want me to be the stepmom. And I'm like, but why do we want to have sex with our stepchildren? Like, I don't understand. Like, no, that's just kind of fucked. That's kind of fucked up. I don't know. I don't do it very, like, I've been my friend's hot mom. So it was like the mom's friends. Like, I've been the friend.
Yeah.
I've been the sex teacher. And I've been, I did have, my stepdaughter and I had sex with the same guy.
Wow. Pretty
So
hot.
that's as close as I got to the stepdaughter. But yeah, that was just really awkward too. Like, that was just weird. And so I kind of, I from that, like, and these are all like mainstream like porn. So yeah, I don't know. My porn that's on my studio, I just like to fuck. Like, I just like crazy shit. So, and real shit. Like, it's real.
Old-fashioned, wholesome fucking.
Old-fashioned gangbangs in a ABS is glory. I'm just a crazy chick who likes as many people to be surrounding me as possible.
Yeah.
So, It's all about, okay, so this is my plan, and you guys, I just have to mention it because I just think it's a fabulous plan, because I think this COVID shit sucks and none of us can be together, right? So I think that I want to have, and you guys give me advice, where I want to have, like, I do bukkakis, and if you don't know what a bukkake is, like, it's basically a circle jerk, like, with me in the middle.
Except America.
Except it could be like as many girls that want to be with me, like, just with our toys, like, jerking off, and tons of boys surrounding us jerking off, and we can have like a fucking bukkake parade. I want, like, 2021 bukkake parade. We all love each other.
Organize it.
Like, but where the fuck am I gonna do it? Canada? Like,
Well, you have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
I think as long as you say it's a protest, anything goes.
Okay. Like, we can wear masks. Like, that's okay. Like,
You want people
you don't
jerking
need a
off
mask.
while you're marching in your parade?
You don't need a mask. You're just jerking off to yourself. Like,
You need a permit for
During
that?
the parade, though?
yeah, but I want to be like, we could all be on floats. Like,
yeah.
we can just watch.
Wait, so you mean the gay pride parade?
Yes, but jerking off
On floats.
on floats.
In the water.
No, like a float, like in a parade, like driving by. Those kind of floats.
Like Miss America.
Oh, okay. I think you meant like the lazy river.
No,
So, like.
no.
That's what I thought.
We're gonna have to create.
That's a good idea, though.
Like they drive
Come
by
on.
like the Rose Bowl, except we're all jerking off.
Yeah,
And like,
that's a great
I don't
idea.
know. I think maybe each float has a theme. Like, we can have a BDSM float, and like, I don't know, maybe a porn parade.
Yeah, this sounds
Like,
good. This sounds.
It could be the Rosebud Parade.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Do an email.
I'm good at that too. So I don't know. Maybe I could be up there. I just love that. That's so much fun. Like, I do. I love live sex. So
Yeah. Sounds
where
like
can I get Amsterdam? Amsterdam, they let me, right?
for sure.
Sure.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
So were you upset that they canceled the penis parade?
What?
Were you upset that the penis parade was canceled because of the COVID?
What penis parade? Oh, the gay pride
There's a
parade.
penis. No, there's an actual penis parade that goes on every year in China.
Oh,
I want to be included. I want a pussy parade.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Never have I ever had sex on the beach.
On the beach. Oh yeah, I've done that. Was it
Now
good?
Now give me your opinion of it.
I think it's overrated.
It wasn't
Way
good.
overrated.
It's too messy. Sand
might-
everywhere.
Never had it.
Sand up your ass.
I think overrated
Sex in
too,
the pool.
because I was in one of those lifeguard stands on the beach, and the whole time I was like nervous about getting in trouble, and I like couldn't enjoy it, and it was like the sand was like rubbing against my skin, and it was like everything was a little sticky already. So, you know what I mean? Probably because the lifeguard had like spilled some Gatorade on it or something. That's what I'm gonna tell myself. But yeah, not the best time.
Was it with a lifeguard?
No, just whoever I was dating at the time.
Awesome.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Pool, but not beach.
Never have I ever voted Republican.
Oh, yes.
Tina!
Wait. That means I did, right?
Yeah, if you've done it.
Okay.
Oh, never have I ever voted third party. Hey.
Oh, I've done that too.
That's so lame. All
Yeah,
right.
I never did.
Cool. Pudge, you're back. We missed you.
Yeah, some kind of disconnect. I switched to my phone.
So am I the only Republican on here?
I thought you were a Kamala
Actually,
fan.
I'm an independent, so I can go either way.
Okay. So I didn't see anybody else drink but me.
Oh, I did. I voted for
No, I
DeWine.
didn't say it. All right.
I'll drink. I'll go either way.
Ugh, yeah, I voted for Jill Stein for some reason.
I remember you saying that. I remember that.
I was like, yeah. Oh, well, next time it'll be better. Yeah, I'm still a registered Democrat. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, never have ever dropped my phone in a liquid. Like submerged it in a liquid.
Toilet.
Toilet? Oh God, really? With
Yeah, I never dropped
in it, or just a regular toilet?
Real toilet in my house. This was years ago. The job gave me one of those Nextel phones that you clip on your belt. I had to go racing home, driving, doing 90, run to the house, hit the toilet, kind of whip the belt open, you know, just before you sit down, and it just came off the clip. And
you took a shit on your phone.
No. I heard the plop and screamed.
And then you got it out.
I screamed, pulled it out.
Threw it in some rice?
Yeah. And then I'm sitting on then for 10 minutes, I'm sitting on the toilet, taking a dump, blowing on it, trying to dry it because it was in the water.
Put it in rice.
So, yeah.
I don't know what it is about the rice. It really works.
Shitty reception.
Yeah.
No.
I dropped mine into
No, I don't.
Like a foot, probably no, at least a good 6 or 7 inch deep puddle of puke in New Orleans. Like it was one that just dropped the phone, and the only deep puddle of puke was right where my phone like bloop, like went right into. Oh my God.
Your puke?
No, someone else's puke. Right on whatever that main street is in New Orleans.
Bourbon
Street.
It's the most Bourbon Street moment of all time. And I'm running into bars. I'm like, who has rice? And they're handing me like cooked rice. I'm like, no. Oh God, it was so bad. But it worked. It ended up like somehow coming back to life, which is.
Did the vomit the smell stay in the phone?
No, it went away eventually because there's
eventually.
Ugh. This was before Trulies and before White Claws, you know? It was years ago. And then also like dropped it into my bathtub and then it survived. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pudge is gone again.
He's got to go vomit.
Okay. Think, guys. Think. Let's see. Tina.
Yes.
Do you have, do you have another one?
I don't know. Does it have to be sexual?
No.
Oh, okay. Never have ever somebody in the face with a bottle.
Hit someone in the face with a bottle?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I wish.
Okay.
What about a plastic bottle?
I like Tina going for the drink.
A fucking Yoo-hoo bottle, baby. A Yoo-hoo bottle.
Oh.
Who was it?
In the Bronx.
That's the only place you can do that.
In the fucking Bronx. Some girl that was picking on my daughter, or an actual woman, another mother. And I got arrested for it, and I had a 3-day trial over it, too, but I was acquitted.
Wow. Did you, how did you get out of it?
They lied on the stand.
You lied on the stand?
No, they did.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, the stories didn't match up, so it was automatically,
Why Yoo-hoo?
Once you lie. Because it was in my hands.
No Ovaltine?
It was in my hands. A nice heavy-duty glass.
What made you want to hit them in the head with a bottle?
Because I said something nasty to my daughter. I was 10 years old, and it was a mother. It was another parent. I was like, oh, bitch, I don't fucking think so. And it was like, oops, upside your head. I said, oops, upside your head.
Did it break? Did you break the bottle on her head?
No, the bottle didn't fucking break. It rolled under the car. That was the luck I had. So, they come and they come take me away, and they got the fucking bottle and a fucking baggie. The bottle didn't even break when it hit the floor. It didn't break on her face. It didn't break on the floor. Get the fuck out.
So she called your daughter something, and then you hit her on the head with the bottle. And did your daughter was there?
No, my daughter wasn't there. There were no kids around.
Something shitty about your daughter to you.
She said something to my daughter the day before. My daughter came home and told me. So I happened to.
What'd you say to her before you hit her in the face with a bottle?
Yeah.
I didn't say anything. I don't say anything. I just
just like
no words. It was just like basically like.
That's great.
Hey.
I love it.
Hey, twat.
Face.
Tina, I can't believe you're not on a reality TV show already. Like, it blows my mind. You'd be good for all of them.
Oh shit! If I had it, I still have the order protection somewhere in my house too. That says it's great. I saved everything. I was like, this is fucking cool.
I would look to your scrapbooks, like the just different like court documents and shit. Like, here's a shank.
If you were found guilty, what would have happened?
I probably would have done a year. It was. Yeah,
have you been to prison ever?
No, I only spent the night in. I only spent the night in until because the judge was the next day. And I spent the night in 161st Street, where I got the nickname Gangsta Barbie.
Oh.
Yes.
What you do to get that
I had
name?
long blonde hair, and I was the only one in the cell that was white. And I got up to use the phone, and all the other girls thought that I was weak, and they wouldn't let me sit back down. So I said, get the fuck up out of my seat. And they were like, no, you ain't sitting here. I was like, oh, no, well, here I am. So then me and the girls started fighting, and they saw that I wouldn't back down. So a big girl came behind me. She was big. She was a big Spanish girl, nice girl. She goes, get up. Gangsta Barbie sitting here. This is her seat.
Wow.
I was like, wow, look at that. And then everybody was my friend after that because they saw they got over on me. You know, once you show weakness, it's all over.
Yeah.
Ugh, I would be so bad in prison.
Yeah, it was a horrible night. I had to pee in front of everybody. It was disgusting, dirty. I was starving.
Oh,
Is it anything like Orange is the New Black?
Yeah.
Yeah, some girl was like laying on the floor and she had drugs in her. She like took them out. She was like doing them in front of everybody. And you know,
in jail?
In the lockup in 161st Street, they have
They didn't pat you down to get all the shit out of your pocket?
I mean, I was patted down.
It was in her skin pocket.
Yeah, no,
it was up her butthole, maybe.
Yeah, she went into her pants and
You had to cough it out. Yeah.
I was just like, and then you have the other twats that next to me like, officer, she's not like, you fucking rat bitches, the fuck out of here. You're supposed to be so tough, and you're over here ratting out the girl. I just stood there. She did it.
Also,
it's none of my business.
I want to do drugs to be in jail, like, cause fuck that. Do the drugs. What drugs were they?
I don't know what she was sniffing. I really don't. I didn't ask. I just minded my business.
That's a weird question to ask in prison.
It wasn't like actual like a prison upstate. It was just like the holding.
In jail, yeah.
Holding.
But hey, what's that thing you're snorting that you pulled out of your ass? You can't really say that.
Yeah, it was crazy. That was crazy to see. I was just like, whoa.
Never.
I don't think anyone can follow that story.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
okay,
got
never have I ever caused a car accident. All right, cool. That's just
so beautiful.
Yeah, for sure. I was 20 years old. I was like a summer diving coach for like this kids team, and I did it for like years. But I was running late to a meet because I had to go get hairspray for the kids. Like our team was like purple, so I had to get purple hair. I was like really into it. I was like the best coach. I was like, yeah. I made up cheers, whatever. The point is I was speeding. I sped through a red light. I just didn't see it. I don't know. I was focusing on Usher because he was playing. It was Usher's Yeah was playing on the radio at the time. Like I just remember it so vividly. And I fucking just T-boned this guy. And if he had a passenger next to him, that person would have been dead. Absolutely. And it's my dad, growing up, he was a landscaper, but so he was working on a job like just a few blocks down. Cause I remember I waved to him and then I got into a car accident like less than 5 minutes later, just a few minutes later. So he was able to like walk, he like walked to the crash site And I was like, my dad's gonna be. Everyone's like, are you okay? And I was like, my dad's gonna kill me. They're like, no, he's not. I'm like, he will. And then I think he ended up just like paying the guy off some undisclosed amount so that he wouldn't sue. Good times. Nobody died.
My story's not nearly as fun. I slid on ice, went into a ditch.
In your car?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd you get out?
I had to get a tow truck to pull me out of the ditch. It was a
So
blizzard.
you were in this car the whole time till they had to come and rescue you?
Yeah. I got thrown from a Jeep. That was
Wow.
kind of cool. I almost got ran over by my own Jeep.
Like a Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo? Like what kind of Jeep?
Wrangler.
Oh, right. The ones with no doors. That makes sense.
I hit a ditch and I got shot out of it, and then it almost ran me over when it kept going. But that was bad. I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks.
Mark, do people tell you that you sound like Seth Rogen?
All the fucking time.
Like if you listen to Mark talk without like closing your eyes, and if you go do the laughs like the Yep.
Well, I do sound like him.
Over. All right, H. I feel like you got another one.
Never have I never have I ever?
Yeah.
Never have I ever, I don't know, spent more than a night in the hospital.
Ooh.
That's all I got.
So that means so that means we were in the hospital, right?
Yeah, for more than a night.
Oh, 2 weeks. Okay, I got that.
I mean, I'd gone back and forth.
2 weeks. What happened?
I almost died from the COVID.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, in
Yeah.
March. In March, I had it. I had double pneumonia and blood clotting.
Damn.
But I survived.
How long were you in?
I was in for 2 weeks.
Oof.
Yeah, in the middle of March. I turned 50. I think that's how I got it, because I went out for my 50th birthday, and like a week later, I started getting symptoms, like March 14th, and then I ended up in the hospital. I tested positive, and 2 days later, I ended up in the hospital. Almost dying. The doctor couldn't tell me if I was going to live or not.
Wow. Wasn't it
How was your birthday?
But I'm here. My birthday was great. The birthday was great, but I almost died after it.
Did people wear masks or no masks?
What?
No
I don't
one
believe in
masks.
masks. I don't.
You know
like,
what?
I don't like masks.
She doesn't wear them now.
And you got it.
But
And
I don't wear
okay.
them now.
And you didn't wear them then.
I didn't wear them then either. No, they weren't even
Yeah.
out then. It was so
Oh, yeah,
new.
March
It
was
wasn't.
like-
Yeah, it wasn't a
March
thing in
was.
March.
It wasn't a thing in March.
Like
Yeah.
the
And
beginning.
if it was, I wouldn't have worn one anyway.
You have the
I have-
antibodies now.
I have
Yeah.
antibodies now, but I have bad asthma, so it's hard for me to breathe in them anyway. So I wouldn't have worn them then. Probably
And
would have
wouldn't
gotten
the
sick either
doctor-
way.
Tina, wouldn't the doctor like not let you get the HCQ? Is that what you told me?
Yeah, Cuomo. My doctors called it in when my test came back positive, and they called in the hydroxychloroquine and the Z-Pack, and the pharmacy called me up and says, Tina, we can't fill it. And I go, why? And they said, because Governor Cuomo just signed an executive order, they can't give it to you. And 2 days later, I ended up in the hospital almost dead with double pneumonia and blood clotting.
Fucking.
And I
cool.
had the right to try, but he took that from me. That's why I call him a nipple ring, cunt, motherfucking douchebag cocksucker.
Yeah. We'll
Oh,
get
my
him.
dog like that.
We'll get him, Tina.
But you voted for him, right?
All right. Let's see. God, no, I never had any near-death experiences. Never have I ever bled through my prom dress at prom, because I got my period at prom and I had a white dress. Woo!
And that happened.
That had to be fun.
Well, I didn't know till the next day, like after I got home, and like I was like, it wasn't crazy. It wasn't that crazy bad, but probably noticeable. And then I'm like, oh, that's why TJ wouldn't dance with me. Great. It's fine. I'm clearly over it.
You know what? Fuck TJ.
Yeah. Fuck him. I asked him so early too. I remember like our prom was in June. I asked him in like February. I thought for sure he was gonna get like snapped up. I looked very crazy. All right, Maddy, one more from you.
All right. Never have I ever gone to work in the past 4 months.
Ooh, gone to work.
Want to brag?
Like made any money?
Like gone into a job.
Okay. Yeah.
Left my house to go into a job.
This last weekend, I drove all the way to Erie, Pennsylvania to fulfill a gig.
Oh, I guess I did.
Fulfill. What?
Was it good?
Yeah, they were actually good. They did 25% capacity, and it's like a 300-seat club, so it still was okay. I mean, it wasn't what it used to be, but it was still fun. Felt like I was a comedian again. That was nice.
Wow.
We need comedians. We need comedy back.
Yeah.
Everything's too fucking serious. Like, really, get over it already. Everyone has the right to their own opinion. Just let it fucking go. Let's laugh. Let's laugh and have fun.
Let's laugh, bitches.
Let's have a fucking float, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, masturbating parade.
Well, I flew to California a week ago, and that was interesting. I'm in Texas, and I went to California for work. So it was they didn't put me by anyone, which was nice on the plane, and I just wore my mask the whole time. I don't know.
They make you wear a mask on the plane?
Yeah, but I buy like the Skims ones, so like the Kim Kardashian ones. They're actually really nice. I mean, I'm not like a.
So if you don't want to wear one, what do they do?
I can be like, oh, Skims, but they like mold to your face, and you can kind of like pull at them because they're kind of like pantyhose.
Yeah,
they're kind of panties, like so you can pull at them where they mold to your face, where it's not like, oh my god, I feel like I'm being suffocated. So I pulled mine out where it like fits my face perfectly, so I didn't feel like I was being like too much weight. They're thin enough, so it wasn't too bad. I actually fell asleep and just took a nap like normal, and I don't know. And
I
didn't get COVID.
Has anybody else here had COVID?
No.
Maybe.
No.
The thing is, I went to AVN, which is the Adult Video Awards, back in January. Yeah. And I had friends that got very, very sick from the very first day of AVN, and that's in Vegas. And they got so sick and exactly the same symptoms as COVID. And that was like day one, like all of a sudden just down, and like in their hotel rooms with the shower running, just any way trying to breathe because they couldn't leave their hotel rooms, and they didn't know what was happening. They just thought it was a really bad flu, and they couldn't even participate. And I had one girl who had bought like a designer dress to wear to the awards because she was nominated. Aww. And she ended up actually going behind me, but she could barely even walk. I mean, she literally walked the red carpet to wear the dress because it was then in like Vanity Fair, and then she just went straight to her room because she just like was blue. I mean, they didn't know, they didn't. So honestly, I think I was like exposed to it way early. Yeah. And because when I came home, it's like I was just exhausted, but I just thought, well, maybe we always call it the AVN flu because when you go to a big conference like that, you're around so many people that end up getting sick. But I also like overdosed on Airborne, and I put out videos like on advice and those types of things, and I overdosed myself on things like Airborne, vitamin C and vitamin D and anything I can just to keep myself healthy, because in my industry we like make sure that we're healthy because we're around each other and germs. And so we get tested like all the time. We get tested every 14 days.
Are they doing porn now?
Oh yeah.
Well,
or are they just doing it outside or something like comedy?
We're more
outside with masks, gloves, and goggles.
Well, we're just more
Fauci style.
Welder's porn.
It's not big. They're not doing big porn. Like, no big companies are actually doing it. They're little small productions of maybe 2 or 3 people, that they can all get tested and just do something small. And like I said, OnlyFans now has given back the, it's basically given the performer the opportunity to be an independent performer and not have to work for companies. So your fans pay you and they don't go and give the money to a big company instead of paying you directly.
That's
so
good.
Yeah, we've actually made money because we work online, and porn is one of those things that we're always kind of ahead of the curve, because we're always the most stigmatized of all, any kind of entertainment industry. We're the most stigmatized. I mean, it's actually in the small business bill that it does not cover the adult entertainment industry. It specifically says we do not cover the adult entertainment industry, and it says that do you do any type of live or any type of video or prurient, which is just a word meaning obscene, or prurient, which is of sexual nature, any form, you have to check it off on there. And if you do, find it. And I spoke with a loan officer, and he basically said, he's like, well, we're not going to bail out the sex industry. And I was like, bail out? This is a loan for a small business. I was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean by bail? So.
And then you were like, your penis should be ashamed of you.
Yeah, I was like, we're a $1 industry, and you treat us like we're sex traffickers instead of really paying attention to the real sex
traffickers.
There, hello, which pay attention to the real sex traffickers instead of me, who's going, hey, you want to see my vagina? I'm in my 40s, So yeah. So yeah, I mean, instead the government looks at us. So yeah, it's a stigma to look at the adult entertainment industry and then talk about child sex trafficking. So it's a weird stigma that is just, it kind of flips and it mixes us, and we get the stigma instead of it really being put upon the people who are actually doing it. So
Dee, where can people find you? We're gonna go around real quick with where our handles and where everybody can follow us.
I am on Instagram, D.Siren, and Twitter at Mrs. Siren, and my podcast is Siren Sexy Secrets. It's on YouTube, so subscribe.
I love it. I love it. H. Foley.
Are You Garbage Podcast? You can find us on YouTube or anywhere that you listen to podcasts.
Yes. Tina.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, RealTina40 with a 40.com.
Yes. Krystyna.
At Krystyna Hutch, Krystyna.
Love it. Love it. Eric.
Eric B. Comic on Instagram.
Yes. Maddy.
Oh, interrupted by a dog. Okay.
That's one of the markers.
Oh my gosh. Instagram, so Maddy Smith.
Yes. Mark.
MarkRiccadonna.com has all the socials on it.
Great. Pudge.
Pudge Fernandez Facebook, Pudge Fernandez Instagram, and Hot Pudge Sunday YouTube channel.
I love that Hot Pudge Sunday.
Guys, thank you so much for doing the show. Everybody,
thank you.
Everybody. This was so much
Chrissie,
fun.
you're the best. Thanks
so much, guys. Take care.
Love you, Chrissie. Good night, everyone.
Bye.